Welcome back, everyone. Hopefully you've watched our video on how to brew a basic danyanju.
I hope so too.
We've got more, actually. And it's all about equipment. Maybe some of the stuff you saw in our course, you can't find it, or maybe you want to upgrade. So we thought we'd show you a couple of other things that we use personally in our own homes. In the first course, we use this pot, which is great.
It's a pretty groovy steamer.
It's not bad. It's mine. I use it quite often. But it's not really great if you want to do bigger batches. Now Dan here, this happens to be Dan's version.
It's pretty good, right?
Yeah, right. This is great for larger batches. As you can see, you can fit a lot of rice in this steamer, and you're probably not going to burn yourself.
You get a little bit, but you should still always be careful.
You should still always be careful. Safety first. But maybe these two, you're thinking, where on earth am I going to put that in my household? Yeah. You can, of course, go for something much smaller. If you're in Korea, these are very cheap and very common, and will still do the trick.
A couple of other things that we used in the video. Unless you're really into baking or you like to salvage parts from your oven, you might not have one of these cooling trays.
Or if you even have an oven and you live in Korea.
Yeah, that's a thing. Most people don't have ovens, do they?
Not really.
Yikes. Well, if you don't have one of those or an oven to salvage, then you can probably find one of these wicker baskets, which works very well. If you just line the inside of that and put your steaming rice in there, that will perform the same way. You can still cool everything with this.
Multi-purpose, you can serve food on this as well.
Oh, it could be a fruit bowl.
It could kind of be a fruit bowl.
Also, even cheaper and easier to find are basic blinds. A lot of the brewing academies in Korea use these, and basically you just want to roll out these bamboo blinds onto your table, and then obviously use your cloth on top of that, put your steaming rice on top, and it does the same thing as the baking tray.
Best thing about this, easy storage.
Yeah, rolls up, goes behind the couch, under the bed, anywhere you want to put it. The last thing that there are a lot of alternatives for are the filter bags. Now, these can be a little bit tricky to get. You can buy them online, and a lot of markets in Korea, however, not everyone has access to that. So something like this, which although looks a little bit fancy, is basically just a very, very fine sieve. Putting your completed fermented mash into this and just gently pressing it through. As long as it's a very, very fine mesh, it should work just fine. Failing that, if you basically buy a pair of women's tights, I mean, I don't have any right now.
Dan buys women's tights all the time. He's got a whole stash of them, I'm sure.
I did. The first whole 6 months of my brewing, I didn't have a filter bag, so I would buy tights at the convenience store and just basically fill them up, squeeze them through, make sure they're clean.
Make sure they've been unworn.
Unworn is best. But they work basically use once and throw away kind of alternatives. So they're pretty cool.
So yeah, there's a couple of extra things. We'll be posting a lot more videos, a lot more tips on how to brew at home, but do tell us what you think. And if you ever have a question about Sool and brewing, you know where to come.
Feel free to comment on our videos or find us on our website. If you like what we do, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and also find us on Patreon or on our website, thesoolcompany.com.
Failing that, you could probably find us at the bar.
Hey, cheers.
Cheers.